So we're specifically trying to maybe, hopefully, get some information about guidance on if you should get into mediumship. Okay. The how, when, and why if you want to get into mediumship. So let's see if perhaps someone will come help us with that information. Okay, so two things happened. First, I heard somebody first, and they said she needs an Akashic Tarot card. So we're going to do that. Don't let me forget. Then I had to go up a little bit higher than the spirit realm because this is a guide. And it's a male. And I don't know, I kind of feel weird about reading from people's guides because I feel like guides should be like a personal thing that you communicate with them yourself. So like having like a third party intervene with with somebody's guide is like, I don't know, it feels kind of weird. Plus there's so many times that people will come in and they'll be like, somebody told me my guide was blah 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 blah, and I'm like, so I feel weird about telling people about their guides because I feel like it should be a personal thing. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm experiencing, but I really want to encourage when people get readings from whoever and they give you information about your guides, please take it with a grain of salt because everybody experiences stuff differently and everybody interprets information differently. So what someone understands about your guide might not be what is real or what you would experience if you were communicating with them. Good advice for everybody. Okay? So now that I've said my guide disclaimer, let's see what I experience with your guide. But remember what I just said. He said that was good advice. Well, thank you, sir. I did, Maggie. This is funny. I did see him come in with a swirl of green. He was having some green on. So I don't know if that's a color for him or if it's related to the heart chakra or if he was making a reference about our experience today and your experience today, because you had just said must have been the green hoodie. He said it's part of it. It's actually part of it. Basically, by like switching things up. Like you said, like you didn't really have green stuff before, and like that's a new color for you, and you changed something. And this is something that's been coming up a lot lately that I've been talking about some here, but I talk about with Charity Janice a lot about how when we change something, even if it's just small, we're shifting energies in our life, and it allows for other things to come through and be received, that if you stuck with the same things over and over, forever and ever, there wouldn't be an allowance for it to enter your life. So him showing us the green swirl, the swirl of green, was saying, yes, you chose something different. You chose something new, and it's allowing for this experience. Like literally, it did allow for you to get the reading, to win the reading. Like it was luck, because you're allowing it to come through by making a new decision about something simple, just to change something up. Simple. It doesn't have to be crazy big changes. It could be something simple. Okay. All right. So, guide person, Mr. Guide person, Maggie would like to know some information about whether she should Pursue mediumship. Are you able to give us any information about that for her? He said you should ease into it. Start small. Start small because it will start unlocking things in you that should be taken slowly. Like from what it sounds like and what I'm gathering, it sounds like when you start to learn mediumship, which I think that you will, that it's going to start maybe unlocking things and perhaps even triggering things that you might have to process for yourself before you can kind of move on to the next step. Which don't take that as something scary either. You know, like that shouldn't be something scary. It's hopefully something exciting. Doing this new thing is going to allow me to start to shift things in my life and shift things in my energy so that I can experience even more. He's nodding, so I got it. Yes, yes, yes. So, just like buying the green hoodie, starting mediumship will start to do the same thing. But you should take it slowly. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. I know I will get into it, but don't know how or where to begin. Well, it sounds like you should just start slow, and the right thing will come up at the right time. Whatever is supposed to happen will just start to work.